Yeah. My name is Puppetine. I'm from the Geeky Puppet Show. Here on the Geeky Puppet Show today for what? For the Fantastic Four, issue 62. And joining me as always, well, let's meet the cast and crew before we meet Blastaar. To my side, he is small and green, and now he is tall and stretchy. He is Froggy.
Well
Hello, everybody.
Never sounded better.
And so close. If you look over there, you can see, of course, Eric Breen playing one woman in the world for us.
You said, what are we here for? For what? For what? Well, I can tell you what not for is to put any effort into the opening theme. It's monologue time.
Hey, we're in the credits.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
you are.
Yes, we are.
Everyone here is.
You put that? Oh, I guess I just looked up when it said "and friends." Please allow me to rescind everything I said before.
Don't worry, save it for the next reading. If you look down below, you can see, of course, Miranya.
Good evening, everyone.
And in the middle, right there, Zach is on fire.
I am. Well, not yet. I will be. But yeah.
Wait,
Zach.
Zach is on fire.
Zach, never
Yes.
Vogue again.
Never.
Go
I'm
back
in the middle. I was
go-
trying to do...
Go back to dabbing if
Yeah,
you're
go
going
back
to
to
Vogue.
dabbing. Yeah, there we go.
No!
Isn't that what
Double dab.
Johnny just did in film high school?
double dab.
A little dab will do you.
I'm back.
Somebody
Or a
who has
little
been
dab will
able to
yabba dabba do you.
somebody who has been able to shame Zach in his youth and in his now and his trusty sidekick.
Like past Scooby the Doobie Man.
And finally, what show isn't complete without Graphic Man?
Hey, kids.
And now, let's show this issue.
I'm psyched for this. I like Blastaar.
Look at that cover.
Wow.
Awesomeness.
Well, thanks. I like you too. Yes, it is a good cover. The fan.
And it's a great bait and switch because everybody thought that was the surfer.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yeah, that's covered.
And one shall save him. And with the turn of a page, I give it to, of course, Stanley's Force Ghost.
The grieving FF learn to abandon hope is to abandon life, and one shall save him. Appropriate on Good Friday.
Yes, very appropriate.
Good point.
Maybe we can't help Reed, but we can still contact him. Yeah. I just remembered this Transbarrier phone he was working on. To reach into the negative zone. Yeah, plot device. Reed, this is Ben. Can you hear me, man? Is the signal going through? It's Ben. I'm calling you.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and dial again.
No one will not accept the click call.
In a desperate effort to save Sue, Ben, and Johnny from the Sandman's murderous attack, Reed Richards hurled open the fateful door leading to the dreaded negative zone. His daring action routed their enemy, but Reed himself was caught in the sudden surge of unleashed force and carried away beyond any hope of rescue.
Can you do it, Ben? Can you really get through to him? Like, for real? Can you?
I don't know.
Can
I
you
have,
do it?
I have to do an intervention. Take away his beer.
Oh, man.
You'll never take away my beer.
We'll never save him at that point.
Contrived and crafted by the curiously creative, catastrophically compelling collaboration of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Inking by Joe Sinnott and lettering by Sam Rosen.
That's a lot of C's.
That's a lot of C's.
Hey, quiet,
Join the
Blasted.
Navy to
Quiet,
see
Blasted. I'm trying to hear something. Wait, he's coming through. I'm getting him.
Ben.
The two of us need look no more.
You got him. That's his voice. Let me have it, Pin. Let me talk to him.
Hold
Might
it,
see
kid.
more.
Hold it, kid. Hold it.
My voice goes smoother over the microphone.
Don't do it, Ben. Don't use the phone.
We don't have a good extended plan.
You don't have a good plan. Click goals. Give up idea. No chance. No chance in hell. Of rescue. No chance.
How about community chest?
Going through the tunnel.
Hey, look, there must be something we can do. Use your head, pal. Think of something. Anything.
Listen, Ben, and listen close.
Say the word, Stretch. Just tell me whatever it is, I'll do it. We'll all do it. We can't just give up.
I'm at a nunnery, and their beacon happens to be grail-shaped.
I'm caught in a debris belt. You weren't expecting that, were you?
Yeah, we kind of were.
Yeah, a little
Debris
bit.
belts, yes.
No, I'm
Being
disappointed.
drawn inexorably toward the exploding area around Earth. There's no way to check my speed. My speedometer's broken. It would be as impossible as trying to stop gravity itself. Or turning the page.
That's tough. That's a lot of gravity.
I can hear you and speak to you via the communicator on my wrist, but it's hopeless. I'm done for. Speed is increasing. We're getting up to 55 miles per hour. Oh, we gotta hold it there, otherwise the bus will explode. And I'm almost out of communication range. Please tell me who's winning the World Series right now. It's goodbye, old friend. You and Johnny. Just kidding. You guys are horrible. And Sue, screw you. I hope you choke on a fish. Take care.
Oh, dear.
Both of you. Look after her. She tends to get lost in the kitchen. Tell her how much I wish you would have made me a sandwich this morning. Tell her I'll always love her when she's walking away.
His voice died
I'm
out.
still here.
I can't even hear him anymore. Sometimes I think I do. But I can't hear. That means he's out of range.
Yeah! I know Reed's out there dying, but I was just thinking how good I'd look if Gil Kane had been drawing me. It's his birthday, you know.
Oh, no.
Yesterday was.
Lord.
Happy birthday to you.
Not going to happen.
Happy birthday.
Gil Kane.
Thank you for the no shots too, and many more.
At least he gave me a backside. Wait. Now,
And George Bell puts up hair on Zach's chest.
it can't end this way. It mustn't. Reed,
Yes.
Reed, my darling, come back. Come back here.
Don't, Susie, don't. Hold on, kid. Reed wouldn't want it like this.
All right, I'll go see Namor then.
And I don't have a backside either. They took away my dunk.
Susie, with those thighs, you could be on Instagram.
You're
Yeah.
bold. You're boldarnkadonk. You're a boulder.
Yeah. Now I know why he told me not to use the phone. He knew we couldn't help him, and he knew what hearing his voice would do to you.
But how can we leave him this way? How can we desert him when he needs us most? We're losing him forever and doing nothing. Nothing. I said nothing, you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, I'd give up my life in a minute, kid. I'd take anything that anyone could dish out if it would help him. But there ain't no way. Can't do it my way either.
No, there's always always a way. Reed himself used to tell us that.
Sure enough.
Then, even as Sue's tremulous cry still stings the grieving souls of Ben and Johnny, a strange ethereal glow fills the tragedy-haunted chamber, as out from its vortex, an ecstatic call rings out.
Mr. J, Johnny, I knew I'd find you someday. I knew Lockjaw would bring me to your side. Johnny, don't you hear me? It's Crystal. We're together again at last.
I thought it was Fran from Fran's Poor Chandler.
Mr. Sheffield.
Actually, Fran was pretty cute. Let's be real here. Anyway, it must.
You just had to turn off the sound.
It must be the strain on my ears, the unrelieved shock. Now I'm hearing things.
Or sorry, Janice.
My mind is starting to fail me, like it was ever there to begin with.
It's all
can't
crystal
be.
left.
And yet, it's her voice. I'd know it anywhere. She's here. It was what I wanted more than anything in the world, but not like this. God, not like this. Not with that giant creepy dog looking at me.
Bark.
Johnny, don't you care? Do I no longer mean anything to you?
Don't say it, Chris. You don't understand. You don't know what's happened.
Oh God, he met with Iceman.
Hey.
I've been changed.
You saw Bobby naked.
Why is Lockjaw licking his lips like that?
Why has he got a mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have a thick mustache too.
Yeah. Then tell me, my dearest, whatever is wrong, I want to know. I want to help.
Do the laugh. Look through that scanner thing. That figure there, plunging through that negative zone.
I hate everything.
See how negative it is? It's getting smaller and smaller and further
Excuse
and
me?
further away from us. It's Reed, don't you see? Don't you understand? It's Reed.
Space shrinkage.
I was in space.
He's plummeting to his death, Crystal, into Earth's explosive belts. And with all our powers, there's no way for us to save him. All we can do is stand by helplessly and watch and do crystal meth. I mean,
Yeah. I didn't know. Well, I didn't know nothing anyway. I never suspected it.
Space, the final frontier.
Wow, that's what
that is
Vince
really
Coletta
cool
was
shot,
not
though.
inking this.
Definitely not. It ain't right. It don't make sense. I'm strong enough to lift 10 tons with my bare hands. What good does it do? We stood up to Galactus himself. We beat Doc Doom to a frazzle. We chained Dragon Man, and it doesn't like him. But when it counts the most, we can't even lift a finger to save the greatest guy who ever lived.
Excuse me, I heard that. I like that.
Cannot
Take that, Moon Girl.
Cannot stand seeing Susan like that. She isn't even saying anything, just standing there like she is dying right along with him on the inside.
Literally me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
That's awesome.
I'm a manga.
I think I understand now. Mr. J told me. Mr. Fantastic, your leader is trapped in something you call a negative zone, and is being drawn closer and closer to an area which he cannot help to survive. That's what we just told him.
My God, you an idiot. Stop it. Stop it. How can you speak of it so calmly? As though it's just a story. As though it isn't really happening to my husband. To the man. Well, to the man I married.
Oh God.
I Yeah. Forgive me, Mrs. Richards. I'm not unfeeling. I can only help if I am in full possession of the facts. Just the facts, ma'am.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah. Help? What are you talking about? What in blazes can you do that the three of us can't?
She's the Avatar.
Perhaps I can do nothing. But there are others. Remember, the Inhumans have power unlike any other living beings.
Doesn't matter. I still don't care about him.
Oh, teleporting dog.
Yeah. Oh, if only there was if there was some way I could harness my flame and what? The other Inhumans, they're free too?
Yeah.
Ruby.
Chris, is Black Bolt with you? And Gorgon and Karnak the Magnificent and your hot sister? I mean, the others?
Nah, they're far away over the ocean. Then what good can they do? Reed's only got a few minutes left. But don't you see? Time and distance are completely meaningless. Those who got lockjaw.
Bork.
That's what's going to happen.
She's got lockjaw? That's not great.
Yeah, you need a tetanus shot for that.
Yeah, poor Johnny if she gets lockjaw.
Oh!
Lockjaw's power of interdimensional travel is instantaneous. Oh, I can say it, you can't. Back, Lockjaw. Take me back to Black Bolt.
Chris, wait! What are you gonna...
I cannot explain. It's not an exposition yet. Trust me, Johnny.
Oh, they're fading away again! She wants me to trust her, but I know she's gonna leave me for a speedster.
Yeah.
Flash?
And at that split second, within the awesome negative zone itself, an event occurs which is witnessed by none save ourselves.
We only have seconds to rid ourselves of our deadly cargo.
Oh, wait. I'm wearing a mask. Graphic man, be my opposite. He's far too dangerous to remain at large upon our own planet.
And yet so powerful is he that we have not the means to slay him.
Therefore, our only solution is to exile him here in the debris belt.
Thank you.
If we can do it without being destroyed ourselves.
Wait, do you mean Jewish children can be debrissed now? Wow. Amazing.
We have reached our destination. The space boulders which surround us are being inexorably drawn, should have had a debris word in there, to the final annihilation.
The prisoner must be ejected from the ship so that he may join them before the sedative, which keeps him motionless, can begin to wear off.
And before we ourselves are caught in the irresistible suction and unable to return.
Maybe this isn't a bad idea.
He is correctly positioned upon our Magna Crane, safely encased within his adhesion suit. Set the controls for instant reverse as I propel him towards the nearest flying boulder. Whee!
It's doomsday.
Yeah. A scant second later, the silent figure adheres to the side of a speeding chunk of space debris as the strange, roaring craft zooms back from whence it had come. But then, an unpredictable fate frivolously arranges a most fateful and dramatic coincidence.
Plot device.
What
He's
could
got
it
bigger
possibly
on him.
be?
A rocket-powered spacecraft here in the negative zone. That means even in this mad, nightmarish universe, some form of intelligent life must exist. They gotta be around sex, no intellect, so I'll be lucky.
I thought you said intelligent life.
Oh.
Somebody had to say it.
I'm holding out on the hope. If only I had known. If only I could have prepared some kind of signal. But it's too late. At the speed they're traveling, I'm no more than a fleeting blur to them.
Remember the coincidence we spoke of? In truth, it is far greater, far more momentous than any might suspect. For although completely unaware of another presence, Reed Richards clings faithfully to the selfsame boulder upon which the unknown menace now silently adheres.
There is so much yet to learn. So much to read and marvel at. What a pity it all must end so soon. Before I have a chance to unravel the myriad, I don't know.
Myriad, that's correct.
Mysteries of the strange, uncanny universe.
Across the universe.
But there will be others, those who come after me, and they will unlock the secrets of the cosmos, one by one. For the mind of man is the greatest key in the world. Unless Moongirl's next to us, then we're obsolete. And, you know, the key which may one day open the door to immortality, and each of us, in his own way, does what he can for those who will follow. That, why am I talking to myself? I'm gonna die.
Are you ready to monologue?
That is, yes, it is that time.
It's monologue time.
So I have my own personal breed. That is the only true legacy we can leave to those who.
It's what he's always wanted.
He'll always be with me. For those we love, that we have made the world a little better than we found it.
Of course he's on that an asteroid.
Asteroid M.
But we must now leave the brooding, ill-starred leader of the world's greatest superhero team as we turn our attention to a small island off the coast of Europe, where an astonishing tableau is about to transpire.
Our nuclear sub has slipped through the NATO radar net as we planned.
Faster, faster! Once our atomic nullifier is in position, this now deserted island will be ours. Then, with a base such as this, so close to the mainland, it is we who shall dictate terms to the Western Alliance. Careful, you clumsy oaf! The ray cannon you are pushing may change on the balance of power on this entire planet.
It is almost too easy. There is not another living being for miles who suspects our presence here.
Position the cannon upon the highest peak and set all controls for instant activation. We open fire at once. We will ring this isle of an atomic cannon that nothing can penetrate.
Look, over there. What is that?
Silence, fool! This is no time for observation tests.
But
Here he comes to save
it is a
the day.
man flying towards the cannon.
Batman? No, sorry. It's not possible. He soars like a bird. He is pointing at cannon.
Like a plane.
The plane.
The plane.
A fusillade of electrons issues from his fingertips. No, no! He has decimated the greatest weapon in our arsenal.
Why the hell did you say fusillade? Of all the words, use simpler words.
Help! He seizes us as though we are weightless. He carries us off, comrades.
He glides with the greatest of ease, silently, effortlessly, under his own power. What is he? What madness is this?
We finally have enough taste for Zach.
From the shock of Black Bolt's lightning attack, another of the uncanny Inhumans enters the fray, as only Gorgon can.
You dare attempt to occupy the isle upon which we have taken refuge? For that you shall pay, and pay most dearly.
The Reverend's here. Can we get the rest of that?
Yeah, it's cut off.
Yeah, it's kind of.
There we go.
There we go.
That's Gorgon again.
Okay. So, there are those who escape the fury of Gorgon's thunderous kick. No matter. I have only to raise my mighty leg once more.
Peace like dog.
Oh, that will not be necessary. Suffice it to say that Medusa is here.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No?
that's you there.
The island is accursed.
Go ahead, Tristan.
No matter who they are, or what they are, I can't miss them at such close range.
How wrong you are.
Captain,
I shall give you no chance. Not give you the chance you need.
Judo chop, baby.
one man, alone, unarmed. You must be insane.
No, I am not insane. I am simply not that interesting. Otherwise known as Karnak.
Hey, I bought the Camry from you.
Get him before they can strike again.
He cannot stop us all.
That is what they said about Area 51, but they did. So, what's more, you dare to pit yourselves against the power of Karnak.
You are alone. You are one alone, while we are three, fully armed. Thus we dare anything.
I like there's one French guy in the whole entire Russian army.
I was shanghaied.
Conscientious of defect.
He is a foreign exchange student.
He cooked for him.
Yeah.
Using the most delicate, barely perceptible wrist motion, the confident Inhuman executes an intricate maneuver with each hand as he butts his third foe senseless.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, baby.
Thump was
Fit,
back, and zap.
And how?
Then, in less time than it takes to read these imperishable words,
We thought this iron would provide us the privacy we crave. It appears we are mistaken.
Perhaps it was all to the good. After what has just transpired, it is unlikely that any will intrude upon us again.
I just want to ask one question. Is Karnak Wendy's dad?
I guess so.
I'm hearing some similarities.
Black Bolt has nodded assent. He agrees with Gorgon's words. But now, what do we do with those we have overcome?
We fry them.
Oh, here we go.
Burn the bodies.
Hide the evidence.
Of course. All you need to do is create an electron field to contain them in safety.
Yes, contain them safely.
Ah, yes, a field which Blackboard will cause to automatically vanish when we are ready to send them to the mainland. We are so interested.
More like the fatherland, am I right?
You probably just gave them all cancer.
jawohl.
But our task is not yet completed. The enemy submarine error.
Actually, it's called a hoagie. I learned.
No, it's a grind.
How do you like me now?
That goes on to side one of your greatest hits, man.
Remains offshore where it still may menace us. And what of Triton? There is no sign of him. He alone is missing. I bet he did something with some marinara.
I like the hoagie marine. It's better.
One of our
Nah,
submarines is missing?
Yeah.
Even as Medusa speaks, the water-breathing Inhuman silently examines the armored hull of the grim gray sub, which has missiles enough to atomize the nearby isle. And then, at last, he finds what he seeks. The heart of the vessel, the vital reactor room.
Swimming through the sea.
Though not as powerful as the regal Black Bolt himself, the aquatic Inhuman is able to generate enormous pressure within his own body. Pressure which enables him to survive at the very depths of the swirling sea.
Pressure.
Under pressure.
It is known as the Taco Bell effect.
Oh no.
Well, the water's still blue.
Oh, bubble so.
Pressure enough to provide the strength he needs to flood the entire reactor room with one titanic blow.
It's Puppet Master.
Oh.
Our mission is failed. We must destroy the island. Fire all the missiles. Please, Bowser.
I was thinking that he sounds just like him. The ship is settling. The reactor room is flooded. We are helplessly trapped. Only by radioing to NATO for aid can we be saved. It is unthinkable.
That one French guy's back. You go, no, you think it's an island will cease to exist, but now it's all lost.
Oh no.
In space. Chesty, you have a little.
Oh, and so...
Oh, the moment the sub vanished, we knew where you were, Triton.
Taco Bell.
Oh, gee.
I see the fighting has ended. It is good.
But a new matter has arisen. Crystal has returned. She seeks our aid. Our Gatorade.
She is one of us. With Black Bolt's assent, we will do what we can.
Thanks, Jen.
Hey, there's not a second to lose. I will explain again and again and again.
Speak then, Crystal. Black Bolt assumes the stance of full attention.
Yeah.
Quickly, earnestly, without wasting a heartbeat or a word, the lovely sister of Medusa describes the deadly predicament of Reed Richards, alone with no beer. And then...
Unless help reaches him within minutes, the leader of the Fantastic Four will perish. He has fought for us, aided us in the past. We cannot fail him now. Black Bolt has nodded. Reed Richards will be saved. And meanwhile, Lockjaw's fetching a stick.
What?
That's a whole.
Is it really that bad? There's no wife, no kids?
But no beer.
I'll make do.
All that remains is for our monarch to select one of us who is best qualified for the task. Quickly, Black Bolt. I beg of you. Make your choice quickly.
Get your hands off of him.
Instantly, a pair of blazing, unblinking eyes scan the small assemblage, silently deliberating, weighing, deciding, until...
Okay. He rests his glance upon one. The decision is made. Black Bolt has chosen. I thought it would be one of the others.
I thought he's blind like Daredevil.
No matter the danger, Black Bolt commands, I stand ready.
But now that I think of it, and you're actually thinking, the choice is a wise one. Of course, no one else could serve as well.
Meanwhile, back at the penthouse headquarters atop the world-famous Baxter Building.
Ah, them bulls are getting closer and closer to the disintegration area. Why don't that gal get back here? Where is she? We're running out of time.
The others probably told her how hopeless it all is, Ben. Everything's hopeless. We're just waiting for the sweet release of death.
Yeah.
Why don't you say it like that star?
Because I'm not an 8-year-old girl. I can't raise my voice that high.
Hey, it looks like we can reach out and touch him. And yet he's worse off than he was calling for help on the moon. I can't take it no more. Can't stand here just watching doing nothing. If my buddy's gotta die, and there's nothing we can do about it, at least I don't have to watch it. I gotta do something. Anything. If it's just tearing this whole blasted building apart and the machine that can help him, of course. Tearing the blasted building apart. Yeah.
Crack with 3K.
Ben!
You've released
What are
the
you
Kraken.
doing? Stop it, man! You're ripping out the whole wall scanner! Ben! It's no use. He's too far gone. I can't stop him. What's the diff? What on earth? What is that lingo? What good would it do if I could?
60s lingo, man.
We used the word stand today, and you are upset with the word diff.
I'm hip with the kids. But then, just when everything seems the darkest, the most tragically hopeless.
Crystal! You're back! You got my meth, right?
Yeah. Are we still in time?
Yeah! We don't know. That dumbass in the bathing trunks broke the window. Now the view screen is shattered. But who is that? Who have you brought with you?
It's Captain America.
Yeah, the one person who has the power to help, Mr. Sheffield.
Mr. Sheffield shot Anna Devane today.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really good help today. Thanks.
It is Triton, the water-breathing aquatic inhuman.
But if you was going to bring somebody out of the water, why him and not Namor?
Deepest apologies that Namor couldn't make it, so here I am, whether positive or negative, is like a vast, endless ocean. Only Triton is able to maneuver under such conditions. Only I have a chance of finding Reed Richards in the limitless reaches of the unknown.
If you can move as good as you make speeches, Reed's as good as saved.
Ben, open the entrance to the space-time chamber. Wait a second, I thought you done just broke that.
No, he did. His view screen's all he broke.
Oh, I see.
You don't
Slowly
see.
this time.
Alicia does not.
He broke the big screen. Fire him.
Look,
I would
Reed's
like
big-
to know why I am not even in this issue.
He broke
One
the big screen
sacred
TV.
chamber after the other.
Hey, after what happened last time, lady, you don't have to tell me twice. Good luck, Fishman. Here goes.
That's racist, calling him Fishman.
Close chamber 1. Open chamber 2. That's it. Don't stop. Now, open 3. Close 4. Now, 5, 6. Go back
7,
1.
8.
It
Who
is
do
done.
you
Undancer,
shake?
undancer.
I've reached the barrier.
And you shake it all about.
That's what it's all about.
Now there can be no turning back. In a strange negative universe of Kirby Crackle, stretching endlessly into infinity, only I can sense the proper direction to take. Only I can navigate in this mysterious Miasma of nowhere.
Stereo miasma. No, it would have been better.
Nobody knows.
I, humble me, who can locate one strand of seaweed within the bottomless ocean.
Wow.
Now must I find a helpless human, being born inexorably to his death within the swirling sea of subspace.
Hey, look, I found a beer.
Bad news is the Billy beer.
Remember FF number 56, where Reed was studying a bizarre monster from negative space? Well, just to show you we weren't kidding, Triton also encounters similar unearthly denizens of the deadly world in which he finds himself.
There is no time to investigate the strange life forms which whirl endlessly past. I must find the one I seek before it is too late.
Is one good beer.
And for those of you who are hung up on ironic situations, how about the fact that one of Reed's purposes in investigating the negative zone was to find a means of rescuing the Inhumans from behind their unbreakable barrier? Now, one of those very same Inhumans, having been freed by Black Bolt, risks his own life to come to the aid of Mr. Fantastic.
I must change course. I sense that Richards is behind me, hurtling through the debris field.
Hey, little
Yes,
Trident.
I said it, which lies beyond.
And then,
You're not Rhaegar.
and then the only living being with the inhuman power to find one lone man amidst a boundless, ever-changing universe suddenly sights his objective.
Ah, there he is next to that seaweed. I have found him up just ahead.
I am more than just a head. I have a body too.
He sees me, but he is trying to wave me back.
Don't do it. Don't come any closer. I just opened a beer. If you're able to change your course, go back. It's too late to save me. I'm drinking a Budweiser. And I'll put myself in exploding atmosphere.
Trans.
No.
Gen.
You have risked your life in the past to aid the Inhumans. Surely I can do no less.
Saved by a filthy inhuman. Does this come to?
Don't call him Charlie.
Then stay where you are. I'll try to reach you my own way.
You did it. I have you.
Back! Get back! The explosions are starting. Another second would have been too late.
Get back, Jojo.
Where I belong.
But as the valiant Triton uses his airjet gun to zoom away from the area of spatial carnage, neither he nor the man he has saved are aware of another figure in an adhesion suit. A figure possessing such strength, such raw, untapped power, that the deadly explosions do no more than revive him as he finally begins to stir. With an ear-piercing roar, he frees his bestial head, studying the cataclysmic scene with instant comprehension.
Oh no, sorry. So this is how they thought to rid themselves of Blastaar.
It's Jameson's cousin.
Big bad Blastaar, all 3 Bs. Then, in a mad, seething paroxysm of uncontrollable rage, his mighty fingers tense like living detonators as indescribable pressure surges from his groping hands into the rock beneath. Yeah, that's it.
That's why he got exiled.
The pixel fingers.
It was inappropriate.
No such puny device can long trap the most deadly of all living beings.
No sooner are the words out of Blastaar's mouth when
Boom!
Ah! I have done it. I'm free once more.
I am free.
Fallen.
like a living rocket, the deadly being from negative space propels himself forward by a series of incredible blasts from his own uncanny fingertips as his merciless mind formulates a plan of action.
I just
Pixel
had to
was
pick the
born
character
play
with
this
so much
role.
finger work.
You were born for this role, Pixel.
There's no place within the negative zone where I can find shelter. I have been exiled from subspace, but I must find a haven, some new world to ravage. What is this? Spider-Man? No.
Oh, yes. Oh, nothing.
Ahead of me, within the distortion area, approaching the fourth dimension, two figures. They go where none before them have ever gone. But no, they will not go there alone.
And within FF headquarters, a mood of frenzied despair settles like a pall over the four who wait, hardly daring to hope.
Well, I was going to bring you a beer, Reed, but you said you already got one, so. Damn, that's good. It's been so long since I had one of your beers. That might be a euphemism. Now, so long.
You must have faith, Mrs. Richards. Triton will not fail.
You gotta have faith.
You dumb rock. If only you hadn't broken the scanner bin, we could see what's happening.
Okay. How much longer are you gonna be a dead horse like your girlfriend? I didn't know we'd be wanting the blasted gizmo.
Did you just call his girlfriend a dead horse?
Yeah.
I think you did. Wait! All you shut up! Look at the barrier!
Something's happened to it. It's starting to glow.
Hey.
That means it's getting activated. There's someone coming through. It could be them. Da.
Johnny, I can't bear to look. Can you see? That's why I didn't ask Alicia. Can you tell who it is?
Not yet, Sue, but we'll know in a second.
Let's go, kid. Something's materializing right now. Stretcho, you're back. He gotcha.
I can still hardly believe it, Ben. I thought it was curtains for sure this time. It's so negative in there. Did not like it. Sue, oh my gosh, I've got to see her.
Oh, no.
I know how she must have felt.
It was a close call, but the result is all that counts.
Triton, dude, you're like the greatest. Get your scaly fingers off me. What are you doing? It feels creepy.
I shall not soon forget the courage, the iron nerve of your Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, come on, big bro-in-law. We'll help you back inside.
There's one good thing came out of all this. He's too bush to toss any 6-bit words at us anyway.
I'm diddly-tastic. What are you talking about?
Came back too positive.
But even as they
too happy.
slowly trudge from the chamber, there are none to notice another figure who has slipped through the barrier behind them.
I know not what puny world I have entered, but I can plainly see that the brains herein will be no match for the bludgeoning power of Blastaar. Still, I must find an ally, one to guide me here until I am ready to dispose of him, not her, him. The ultimate villain, sexism. Shitty.
Misogyny.
Misogyny. cities reaching skyward instead of being built deep within the sheltering planet itself. This world is stranger, more primitive than I had suspected. And to think, it is all mine. Mine for the taking.
What do I sense? A giant hand reaching from above?
Ha! Now I got. What? I thought you would be one of the Fantastic Four. I never saw you before. But I will have to polish you off anyway.
Oh, wow.
Cannot leave anyone around to warn them.
Then you too are a criminal. I am in luck. Ha ha!
Yes. But an engorged lot of good it's going to do you.
Oh.
I am not certain I understand your primitive colloquial expressions. But there is no mistaking your hostile tone of voice. I now select you to serve as my ally, my guide on this unsuspecting planet. But first, sample just a fraction of the power I can unleash against you if you seek to betray me!
Don't you dare finger breathe.
I've got 2 words for you. The second is you. I mean, an explosion from your fingertips.
My pixel fingertips.
You're
An
penetrating.
explosion from your freakishly large fingertips.
Special note. In case you've been wondering how all our alien characters seem to speak the same language, it's because most of them are outfitted with automatic models of new, universally approved, no-rust automatic translators. Oh boy!
Otherwise known as plot convenience!
Plot hole.
Yes.
Say, that's a lot of horse shit, narrator.
How do they have ones for English?
You really mean it? You're not a human? And you want to team up with the Sandman, huh? The good one, not that Neil Gaiman one that Dalton character likes.
Yeah.
Well, why not? Any guy who has got 5 built-in rocket cannons on each hand. I knew a kid in Florida that had those once. Can come in mighty handy. Get it?
I don't understand your sense of humor either. But do not consider yourself an equal. In the world I come from, I was supreme. None could match the power of Blastaar. Now, this paltry, doomed planet is about to feel that same power. Once you have taught me what I must know.
I'll string along with him for now. Till we've polished off the FF. But what'll happen after that? Why
Find out
must
next
be my
issue.
inner monologue?
However, we've witnessed enough tumult and tribulations for one reading. So let us turn to a pleasanter scene once again.
If you ever hear me make a crack against any other inhuman fish face, just clobber me with a wet mackerel. Get one from Namor.
I'm sure that will never be necessary, my friend.
Hey, Reed, Susie, come on. Break it up. Man, that's the loudest silence I ever heard. They gotta come up for air sometime. They're not Triton. Oh wait, he needs to breathe. He just can't breathe air.
Yeah.
Right.
I can imagine the happiness in their hearts, Johnny. For I feel the same.
Sue, you insatiable bitch.
Jane,
Oh.
you ignorant slut.
Oh, Reed!
Wait.
That's you. That's you.
No.
Oh, no, that's it. Okay. Brother. God. That's our cue to cut out, Chris. Cries. Nope, that's your new name now. You're Cries. Okay. If you ever catch me sounding like that, just whoop me with old Ben's wet mackerel. That sounds dirty.
It does. It really does. If I ever catch you sounding like that, Johnny, I'll probably be the happiest goyle in the world.
Yeah, right. You'll be married to Quicksilver by then.
Yeah. Hey, you know something, kids? I may start getting sick of throwing some rocks, too. Love. Ugh. It's just a lot of mush. At least that's what a slob like me has to keep telling himself.
I am on a date with another gentleman in this issue.
You slut.
Wah, 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 wah.
Next, Ben blows chunks, literally, and Blastaar.
Da, da, da.
Blastaar.
Blastaar!
Yes, indeed.
But thank you so much for joining us here on the Geeky Pup Show. We had a great old time reading this issue, and we can't wait for the next one. But we're going to wait for the next one. But join us soon, about 15-ish minutes, for Batman.
For what?
It's, what? That's right. I already said for what, Froggy. But we'll see you there. And we want to thank you so much for joining us. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, it's clobbering time.